Okay. We exist. Hello. Hello. We're launching things here. We're getting stuff going. As one does. And it's you hopped in right away. You were right on the money. I love that. Appreciate you. Cheers. I toasted to my monitor with that. So, you know, cheers. What is Ken Pie? What is this? Oh. Oh, okay. Japanese cheers. Ken Pie. I googled it and I was like, ah, all right, it's that. Oh, it's con pie. God damn it, now I sound like a weeb. When do I not, I guess? Like, God damn it. I play fucking Toho, like, am I really in the position to make these claims? I looked up Kanpai, and the first thing I thought of was like, oh, it's weeb shit, and I'm like, I don't think I am in a position to be able to make this kind of statement. I have self-awareness. I realize that I am a hypocrite. But apparently I don't have enough self-awareness to not think that I'm fucking dank shit. I will talk up my mods and talk up my ability to program. So, anyway. We hear the game will just work. I've learned that I need to have OBS open first before I launch Minecraft, and then one of my many different sound capturing procedures will capture sound. Which one is, you know, it's a gamble. Are we gonna get MC Game? Are we gonna get MC Game audio? Or are we gonna get MC Game audio with a QU? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Or are we gonna get MC 1.21? Or are we gonna get Continuum? I don't know. I have like 5 things to try and capture this thing's sound. If one does, man, am I happy. But the funny thing is, only one ever does. It's not like there's multiple things that try to capture the same audio and then it just kind of like amplifies itself. It's always only one. And this is a level of magic and wizardry that I do not want to fuck with. Normally, I am okay to fuck around and find out, but in this instance, we're going to be careful with that. Anyway, that's my introduction for today. Hopefully that was satisfactory. All right. Literally me right now, what could possibly go wrong? Nah, we'll find out. Let's see where we're at right now. We are here. And something definitely is tracking audio right now. Yes. All right. Life works. We're good. I don't know. I should not need to have a sanity check every goddamn time, but here we are, right? Like, God bless. Last time we made a really fancy top floor of our farm up here. All right? And we have plants. And we also have many sporches to line the walls, their fences, to make them fancy. And then we also have some ambrosium torches here as well, and a couple of sporches, just to make things a little fancy. We dig the fanciness around here. Now, I think there is supposed to be some sort of finder thingy. Yeah, I don't know how the fuck this works. A mineral finder, metal finder, gem finder. Interesting. I don't know how that works. We're gonna experiment with that after, of course, we do the thing that is farming simulating. Farming simulating. We have saplings that we need to look at. Specifically, we took a look at all the ones that started with C. So now we need all the ones that start with D, i.e. dragon fruit. There's also date. And then I think that's it. Oh, durian. Okay, dragon fruit, date, durian. I got this. Okay, I was about to say looking through this manually is a waste of my time, but it is a waste of my time. All right, so now we gotta go here. We gotta farm up some stuff. Say hi to the chickens, chicanos. That's a lot of chicanos, dude. Anyway. Did I have the shears here? Oh wait, no, it wasn't shears. It was It was a comma. It was a comma. It was a comma. Comma, 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 comma. Comma chameleon. Let's go. There we go. Bless up the birch leaves. That's 27, which I think is enough. So I do need to get 1, 2, 3. I might as well get 4. And I might as well pick up fucking leaves by accident. I got 6. If I shift break this, is this... No. Okay. I just wanted to confirm that that is in fact how that worked. And the answer is yes. So I have 6, 7. How many do I need though? I don't remember. I think it's 9. No, I think it's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is 9. Okay. So I need 2 more. Where the fuck? Okay, that's dragon fruit, which I guess date is technically the one that's supposed to be next, but you know, whatever. If it isn't, it is me. You missed my melons yesterday. Yeah, we're gonna leave that as that. Wait, if I break this, will this? No, it won't. Okay. I made many melons yesterday. Did you know you can make blocks out of melons? Imagine missing anything you do. I know, right? Like, you know you can make melon blocks? It's pretty crazy. I've gone on a tirade with melons. I should be stopped before I do something dangerous. Would you say these are the fruits of... You're damn right they are, dude. You have no idea the kind of shit I've cooked. Ignore the sounds of pained chickens. That's just... It's all part of the course. All par for the course. I can't speak. Dang it. And I don't have any more fertilizer. Let the chickens burn. Yeah, they burn in very humane conditions. I have more stuff over here, right? Yeah, I do. Okay. Ducky duck. We make date tree. That's a lot of dates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dude, I got 9 dates on this one tree. That's like the exact amount I needed. Dude, that's awesome. This tree is sick as fuck. Now we will install the dates. Actually, no, we need to install the leaves first. Birch, specifically. You got GF and you're still getting dates from others? I'm getting dates from trees, alright? Alright, listen. Listen. You're fucking dicing me out here, alright? This is slander. What comes first? R or U? R comes first. I counted it. Ta-da! Fruits. Now we go to the F fruits. These ones are not allowed in public settings because they can't sorry, that joke landed very flat. Like F flat. None of this is funny. Don't laugh, please. I guess it's just fig, yeah? Cherry, fig, pomegranate, guava, bread, cash, do 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 do. Yeah, it's just fig. Okay. I clipped the dates thing. Oh no, I'm gonna have to post that to YouTube at some point. I'm gonna have to make that a full-on short. Much to my own dismay. Hello. Chat, don't mention the date things. Quick. Don't. Chat, don't mention it. Don't mention the date thing. No, I'm getting figs in Minecraft. Gosh. Look. Figs. I'm acquiring figs in this fictional block game. Two fucking figs. Are you serious? That's so disrespectful to call people that. I'm not calling people figs! I'm acquiring figs. I guess we can use a jungle sapling. That's better. That's more like it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, dude, we got figs. Are they... Hello, the people with fig on the internet? What? What's wrong with fig? Also, I'm not calling people figs. Wait, what's wrong with fig? Yeah, I'm well aware. Yeah, y'all good. 8, 9. What's wrong with fig, though? It's just a fig. Is this some level of new age slang I'm not familiar with? Do you know fig means... I can't even make a joke about it because I don't want to accidentally say something stupid. Change the vowel. Fog? I'm not calling people fog. I'd never do that. G. Okay, so now we need the G's. Okay, so we have grapefruit. The gooseberry. And the guava. Those three. Those figs can throw a brick? Dang. Figs got hands. So yeah, I need grapefruit, guava, gooseberry. Which is basically a block. Now he gets it. Don't worry about it. I always got it. Which is first? O-U-R. So it's the goose. The goose egg is first. Or oh man, this tree is stacked. Cause I'm at 7, 8, 9, dude. Nice. All right, so that's that. Now we will do the grapefruit chan. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's perfect amount. All right. There's music to my ears, dude. I didn't even finish doing the other one. I don't know why I'm here right now, but whatever. GR. I just wanted to see how many of these I got. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna need to get some more leaves. Alright, and now for you. One, two. Three, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, yeah. What? I have 10 of you. Alright. Look at this, dude. This is so beautiful. Isn't this great? You have, like, actual farms up here, and then you can go upstairs and literally just pluck fruits from above your head. What a fucking society I've created for myself in this empty void of nothingness. Look, I gotta do something or I'm gonna go crazy. Some people say I'm already there. So after G is H. There is H. But I think there's just the one. There's hazelnut. I don't think there's any other H. Yeah, there's one H. That's it. Okay, so then we'll just go grab that. Actually, this way. No shit, it's eerie. We're in an empty void. Hello, like... What, you think I live here because I want to? Got a newsflash for you. I put that on so perfectly. I'm so proud of myself. H-I. Do you think we have any fruits that start with I? You would be correct in assuming that the answer is no. But J, we do got one. We got the jackfruit. I don't know if there's any others. Yeah, it's just the one. Where's the jackfruit? There we are. Oh, dude, that shit just grew on its own. Hell yeah. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now I need this, right? Brother. Okay. Very good. And now put in the jackfruit. After J, it would be K. I don't think there is any. But there is L. There's a couple L's. There's lemon. Lime, lychee. That's it. There's 3. And going with some vibrant. All right, thanks for tuning in. See you later. That's a lot of lemons. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect, dude. Perfect tree. That's up there, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really? Alright, that's all of them. Whoops. E comes before I, which comes before Y. Okay. Look at that. Alright, so that's L, and then there's M. I think it's just the one. The mango. Yeah, it's just the mango. Is there anything I can do with sticks that matters? Not really. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, I think, is what I'm seeing here, which is annoying. Yeah, it's 8. Alright, that's the mangoes. After that, we have the nutmeg. I believe that's the only thing. Yeah, it's just the nutmeg. Why are you staring to the sky? Alright, and now the nutmeg sapling. Wait, that's 7. Alright, so we need another 2. You suck. Alright. And then, oh, we have a couple. There's olive. There's orange. Just the 2. Okay, just the 2. And these are pretty important ones, because I know the olive can 100% be used for stuff, and the, what's the toughest mob in this mod pack? Good question. Probably something from Lycanite's mobs, I'll be real. Those are probably the things that give the most challenge. So one of the bosses from Lycanite's mobs, but even then, they aren't like that hard. Honestly, maybe the Gorgons, because if you look at them, they will kill you, but then again, you can one-shot them too in return, so... Honestly, you know, some ice and fire mobs are challenging, early game and stuff, for sure, but I'm now, like, mid to late game, so... The only thing I'm afraid of is running out of durability on stuff. Or getting yanked into the void, which I suppose is a possibility. 'Tis a pastability. I need more oranges. I got 6. And I will need 9. And there we go. So that's the orange, and now we do this. I did fight one of the bosses from Lycanite's mobs, but my Pew Pew is very strong. My Pew Pew beats it. Can't you cheese Lycanite's mob with Battle Sign Cactus because they take self-damage? Yes and no. In some regards, yeah, you can, but in other regards, some of the mobs that Lycanites, like sometimes when mobs from Lycanites deal damage, they actually bypass the battle sign, and I will still take damage. So it's possible that they're still fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dude, this is so many olives, dude. We're set. So it doesn't end up working out the way you think it would. You could cheese sometimes some of them, but it doesn't end up working so well. And also doesn't end up working so well because of scaling health, the mobs in this pack have insane health bars. So I could sit there and let them hit this battle sign over and over again, but it would take so long. And I could have them hit me, and then they also take damage when they hit me, but it also just takes quite a long time, and so it just doesn't end up working. Like, it's better than nothing, absolutely. And it's still a way to damage mobs, but it just doesn't end up working long term. What about ice and fire dragons? Those can be a problem until you, like, one-shot them. I currently am at the point where I can 1 or 2 tap them. L becomes before R. I know my alphabet. We'll see if I get like one of the Ents to spawn when I'm harvesting trees, and I'll show you what I mean, because they have a lot of health, but I still basically kill them instantly. But things that don't end up doing a lot of damage just like don't end up working. After O is going to be, whoops, P. Okay, there's a handful. There's the pear, which I already have. There's passion fruit. There's the papaya. There's pomegranate. There's the plum, which I already have. There's the pecan. There's the pawpaw. There's peach. There's peppercorn. There's persimmon. There's 10. There's 10! Dang. But I have 2 of them. I have pear, and I have plum. So now there's only 8. So what, that's like 24 emeralds? Okay, so first off, I have pear. Passion fruit is 1. After passion fruit, papaya is another. Pomegranate is another. I already have plum, pecan, pistachio. I might have miscounted. Pawpaw. Peach. Peppercorn. Yeah, I miscounted. That's a lot of saplings. And then I need persimmon. Boop, boop, boop. Ever missed a feature from the mod pack Paranagi on one of the mod packs I've played? Have I ever missed anything from Paranagi? That's interesting. It's hard to say, right? Like, I've never really been a huge kind of gun person, so the gunplay is never super duper my thing. I definitely do not miss SRP. I'm good. I'll hard pass on that. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. I don't remember. I remember being salty about a lot of Paranagi, so it's hard to remember like something that I was like that I was like super huge about. But there's probably something. There's probably something somewhere. And I won't say DDD because that's just a cop out. So yeah, I can't. I'm not saying that. Fuck, I need. Oh wait, this is fine. I won't say DDD because this is the biggest cop out ever. Okay, so PA. Is there anything? Papayas before pawpaw. Passion fruits before pop. No, I'm dumb. I actually remember that I need to I can actually do this like this and put the pawpaws here, and then we can do this correctly because I can grow them and make a new sapling. Okay, that's that problem solved. I don't know, I found one of the problems I had with Paranagi was that it was hard to like fully establish myself, and basically didn't end up mattering what I did. It's really hard to have a safe haven in that pack. You have to have like a lot of very specific things, and for someone who doesn't want to play the pack like all the time on like the server, it ended up a single player experience might have been different, but a multiplayer experience is it's hard to keep that like consistent with players who might not play that often, I think. $25, 26, 27. Now break this. Okay, so this end, they have 234 health. So yeah, they do get damaged, right? But they're taking 2 damage. Right, there's 5 damage. And now they're dead. And so it just doesn't, for this pack, doesn't end up working long term. In other packs where mobs don't have an insane amount of health, yeah, Battle Sign could be good, but I mean, you're taking durability damage and all this other stuff, right? Like, there is a price you pay for doing that. And you could see that I think I was still taking damage even though they were hitting me. Or even though they were hitting the Battle Sign. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I think I need more, I think I need more birch leaves. That's not birch leaves. Oh my god, dude, you scared the shit out of me. All of ye. One power on your server, did I become quite strong? Yeah, then you nerfed then you nerfed by what I liked, dude. You nerfed this my strat. And for the Paranagi that I streamed, I did have a strategy that I wanted to employ that would allow me to become very similarly as strong using hypo infusers and making a bunch of potion and stuff to basically get those same kind of potion effects. The problem is that I could never establish a base or the infrastructure needed to start that project anyway, so it like never really mattered. Right, so papaya, we're gonna grow you. And I felt it made sense at the time to have those kinds of strategies because the mobs were so strong. So having that as like an endgame option is still reasonable. I could tell I wasn't infallible, absolutely. But like, it was a nice endgame option. I felt like there wasn't really any other endgame options. Or at the very least, I definitely couldn't work to endgame options when the phase was like so high and stuff. It was brutal. 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is up there, but that's fine. After that is probably the passion fruit. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That grew instantly, awesome. If the new Paranagi update and the server reopen, I'd give it a try. It's an interesting proposition. What do I wish to put on my end of the bargain? Because I currently am already on an SMP right now. Though that SMP is probably only has a week or two left in terms of, like, streams. I probably finish my little melon shrine and just kind of goof around a little bit, and that's probably it. Or at least we see. Likely in December. I mean, that's gonna have to see a lot of, like, where I am in December. There's a lot of changes that are currently happening in my life right now, which complicate planning for the future. So I don't want to say anything concrete or make any promises for anything that I can't guarantee. Right, because if my streaming schedule has to get cut down, which there's a chance, I cannot alphabet. Then I don't want to make promises of, like, oh yeah, I will stream this in December, and then all that shit went into the fucking ceiling. Are you kidding me? You suck, bro. That's so dumb. Oops, this needs to be here. So yeah, I just don't want to make any promises. If my streaming schedule gets cut down, then I have to basically choose what I want to prioritize streaming and stuff. And for something like Paranoia, I don't think I could stream it like once every 2 weeks or whatever and have that really work out well. Because I won't be there as often, and then you will basically kind of run into the same kind of problem. So that's my official statement. The official statement is I can't make a statement. Sorry. I know that seems like a huge cop-out. What do we got next? Let's organize these alphabetically. It's gonna be the PEs. PEC. Oh, PEA. PEAC. PEAR. PEC. PEB. PER. And then PI. O. Nope. L and then O. Like that. Just like that. Alright, next sapling on the list. Peaches. Okay, after peach we can do pears, and then my inventory is basically gonna be full. These pears suck ass. There's like barely any. However, I bet you really liked your whole wither idea of phasing. No, if you look at the Paranagi highlight reel, I specifically did not like it. It was I was like, no. That was no Blaine. I was not a huge fan. I wrote that idea and then I regretted saying that idea like almost immediately. Because I was like, then like how are you supposed to like fight this thing normally or whatever? I mean, okay, the wither is a very interesting thing. When you're in a sandbox game and you have the ability to create the boss wherever you want, the boss will always be easy because there will always be a way to cheese it because you can put it where you want. Either that or it ends up being like ridiculously insane, like being able to literally phase through walls, to the point where it's just like, oh my gosh, this thing is ridiculously stupid, right? And you can't really have much in between when it comes to sandbox bosses because you have complete control over the conditions the boss spawns in. You can put yourself at much an advantage as possible. So the only option is to eliminate anything the player can do to generate an advantage for themselves. And when they eliminate anything they can do to generate an advantage for themselves, well, then the boss is kind of not fair. This is different from the Ender Dragon because you don't summon the Ender Dragon. You go to the Ender Dragon. You can go to the Ender Dragon's turf. It's basically handcrafted for that. If the Wither was something you just found in the Nether, that's a very different story. Or if the Wither created an arena, like how Lycanite's mobs does it, you end up with something that's a little bit more reasonable because it creates an arena. But the Wither fight itself doesn't really lend itself to an arena kind of thing. Oh my gosh, dude. Are these peppercorns? Yeah, these are peppercorns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm out of fighter growth, so I gotta get some more. Hopefully one day it can be great again. Unironically, the End Dragon is the weakest mob on Paranagi. Right? I mean, but that's the thing, a lot of the other things in Paranagi are very overtuned, because that's what the pack is trying to do, so fair enough. But as a result, yeah, the Ender Dragon's gonna seem pretty pitiful in comparison. I still have a lot to go. Am I even gonna be able to fit them all here? I mean, after P, there's not much. There's a couple R, and then S, and like T, and then there's a W. But like, there's not much after that. Okay, yeah, we'll probably be able to fit them all here. I have too many logs, dude. What did I come down here for? Oh, I came down here for fighter growth, so I came down here for this. Dude, let me through. Oh my god. Eight and 9. All right. How many more are there? There's 3 more. You're fucking kidding me, bro. Fucking brother just decided to leave. It's insane. Can we get some more than just like 3 or 4? Thank you. Alright, so that's that one. And now we have pistachio. Oh, I actually need another set over there. I just realized. I forgot that I had the sapling out here already. Let's see. Probably put some... That went God knows where. Okay, over there. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm sure that makes sense. I'm just not thinking about it hard enough. This is more like it, dude. Why couldn't I have gotten this tree to begin with? These trees are fucking crapshoots, man. Oh well. What the fuck, bro? In my house? Bitch. Oh my gosh, dude. We got plums. Seven. Dude, that was 10 plums on this one tree. That's insane. And last, but certainly not least, pomegranate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, it looks like we're gonna need to do a bit of that. Which works for me. Alright. Another set of leaves. There's definitely a persimmon, then it was a pistachio, then it was a plum, then it was a pomegranate, yeah. There we go. We got a lot of them. So now there's definitely no Q. There is the rambutan. That's even how you say it. Just that one. It's just the one. And there's 2 there's the spider webs and the soursops, and then there's the tamarind, and I think that's it. Actually, I can put that there. Yeah, that was all I needed. All I needed was that. Bro. Are there any other S that I'm missing? Oh, there's a V, that's right. No, it's just a 2S. And there's a tamarind, and then there's the vanilla, and then there's the walnut. Alright, so it's 1, 2, 3. I actually don't need to buy a spider web tree, because I can just do that. But I will need to buy the whatever the other one is, the soursop, and then it's the tamarind, the vanilla, the walnut. Or however you say it. Oh, there's the starfruit. I knew I was probably missing something. I completely missed breadfruit. Didn't I? I just had the banana and that's it. I missed breadfruit. Yeah, because it goes straight to cashew. Considering it's literally only used for that, I don't think I'm gonna lose sleep over not having breadfruit. Unless I wanted to move everything down one. I don't know, dude. Starfruit, spiderweb. And the soursop. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 24, 36. This would be 45 if we included that, but it's one less, so there's 44 of these fruits. So, Do I have everything? We will find out. We will do the count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. What am I missing? What am I missing? I have the jackfruit, right? Yeah, the jackfruit's right here, okay. Yeah, I did that. I have the vanilla sapling. I have the starfruit sapling. We've had the bananas, we've done the plums, we've done the avocado, we've done the pecan, we've done the pistachio, we've done the hazelnut. I don't have a walnut sapling, that's what I'm missing. Okay. This is supposed to be like a sanctuary with all the crops and stuff. I can't exclude breadfruit just because it's not useful. Do you know how many not useful crops are down here? I'll find one. Give me a second. I'll find one that's barely useful. This one, barely useful. Same with this one. And I don't know about that one. And this one. And you get the idea. Not all of them are useful. And not all of these are useful. Pawpaws definitely aren't useful. But god damn it if I'm not gonna fucking do this right. Alright, so. What are you doing? Do not yeet. I actually thought I would have enough birch leaves, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's like one row right here. But it all fits. It all fits. And that's all I need. All I need is for it to fit. Yeah, this one's first. So that was 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, okay. Alright, so now with that, we have that. Now we will go to the spider web. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not wasting my photo grow to grow the fucking spider webs when I can just go get string and then make it that way. And then we'll do those star fruits. Four star fruit, that's what you got for me, huh? Six, 7, 8, 9. Alright. Good shit. Wow, that thing grew instantly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You are so close to greatness, my friend. So close, yet so far. Oh well. Let's go up here, let's transplant the plants. But I'm gonna transplant them one over, so I don't have to move them later. Right, because then everything moves over. Which, fuck, I might as well just do now. I can't, like, pick these up, right? Yeah, I didn't think so. That thing went through the fucking ceiling. I should just leave this here. That's what I just learned. At least until it's all moved, I should just leave it like that. I need to go and, like, upgrade this comma and hopefully make it better. Because it can take a decent amount of upgrades, so let's do this. Alright, so now it's pretty decent. And I want to give it something that has unnatural, I think. Is the only thing that has unnatural be night slime? Sure, there's gotta be something else. Damn, bro. It's really you use night slime or you use nothing. That's really interesting. I guess we're gonna use night slime. The magnetic part is interesting, but I'm not like super sold on it. So there might be something better I can get. I guess I could also put stonebound. What's it got? Okay, swap out the comma head for that, and then swap out the binding for like Zanite, probably. I feel like Zany's maybe a little bit better. Be gone. Were you fucking with skulls again? You were fucking with skulls again. Why are you fucking with skulls all the time? Alright, fine. I guess I can't trust these skulls to be here without getting fucked with. Because it sees them as entities, so it tries to beat them up. I don't know why the Darkling does that. The Darkling's fucking weird. I don't condone its behavior in any capacity, but I also don't have control over its behavior, apparently. I just don't want it to mess with the skulls that I have that are cool. But apparently it just wants to go after them. He's cracked. What am I doing now? Right. And then I wanted Xanite. That's what I was after. What? It's only jagged. Alright, well then, do this. I guess crumbling is what I wanted. Yeah, not unnatural. Yeah, see, and... Whoops. Ah, shit. Hold on, I can fix that. So even though this does require an axe, it breaks it really quickly, which is probably nice. Probably pretty damn nice. Holy shit. Calm down. You're too fucking cracked. That leaf went up here. You're cracked, but I wasn't ready for you to be that cracked. You understand? Man, you know how much time I would have saved if I did this upgrade before? Like, that's crazy. Then we go up here, we grab the missing one, which is you. Let me down. Are they gonna go on the ceiling? No, they probably aren't. They probably won't go to the ceiling. I can't believe I have to do this every single fucking time, dude. Please. Oh my gosh, the papayas fucking behaved. That's awesome. The oranges certainly didn't. You have a mod to add some dungeons that are kind of dimension-based so that they lock the player in till it's completed. I mean, some of the dungeons in Lycanite's mobs are dimension and even biome specific, but it's not like it's kind of procedurally generated, so it's not going to be a very particular, like, I'm assuming if you're going for something like that, you want a very particular dungeon that generates a certain way, and, you know, it's not really randomized per se, but I don't really know of any dungeons. Most of them are kind of roguelike and don't really lock you in a way that I'm aware of. I'm trying to think, but I just can't think of any. Like, the closest vanilla Minecraft gets to that is the ocean monuments. You can leave, though, but, like, you do get mining fatigue, so you're sort of locked in. That's not really the same thing, right? I think, it's kind of hard, because you have to consider that Minecraft's probably, like, going to be a multiplayer thing, so if you design something that, like, fully locks a player in, then it's like, people can't adventure through it together, right? They always have to do it solo, which... You know, I'm not too sure about that. What about Chocolate Quest? Never heard of that before. What is Chocolate Quest? That's what I wanted to avoid. Well, it's a mod that adds some dungeons to the overworld. Interesting. And what about it? The player can't break the dungeon blocks. I mean, yeah, right? And that's pretty easy to kind of set up. Right? I mean, even the Twilight Forest kind of does it with like some of its maze stuff, which we'll get to at some point in this pack, because we have the Twilight Forest. I just don't have that stuff, and I guess I need to be more deliberate when I break these things. Because I lost some of my hazelnuts for some reason that I don't understand, but whatever. We will fix that. Right, and so in the maze for Twilight Forest, you can't break the blocks there unless you get a specific pickaxe. Well, you can break the blocks, but they take a super long time to break, to the point where I think the idea is it's not really worth it. And to that point, I do kind of agree. But you absolutely could set up a thing where it's like the blocks can only be broken with a certain tool and just straight up won't be broken by anything else. But yeah, I you know. But as for the Chocolate Quest, I've never played with it, so I can't make any particular recommendation about it. You got placed on the wrong thing just so that you could clip out of existence and phase through the ceiling. You're fucking great, bro. I still have to move all of these ones over. That's lovely. I'm aware everything's pixely right now. I just don't feel like drinking to solve it. I just want to move these last things over, and then we'll fix that problem. And apparently also my fucking hazelnut problem, which gotta love that. Because now I have to grow another hazelnut tree. I don't know, they just clipped out of reality. Yeah, 'cause there's these. Man, fuck hazelnuts, bro. Right, because they're not there anywhere. They're just gone. Yeah, whatever. I don't have to move the bananas. Why am I missing a cashew, bro? Am I missing a cashew, or am I just blind because I can't see anything? That's the thing. Now I don't know. Nope. That's dumb. I need to regrow hazelnut and cashew. Love that. Because for some reason, cashew has decided that it just did not want to. Okay. There's my hazelnut. I need some bone meal, I guess, for the cashews. Single fucking cashew. Love that. Alright, we will throw in some of these fruits here. And the hazelnut. And the apples. Alright, how long to fix one tiny little fuck up? Answer is a lot longer than it should have taken. You bitch. Bitch maneuver, dude. I got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, let's fix this fucking hazelnut problem. Okay, resolved. We do still have a cashew problem, which I guess I will go fix by acquiring cashews. I'm fucking stupid. Oh wait, yeah, I need to do that too. Okay. Alright, so I need to grow some leaves. Be gone. Says 51, so divide by 9, I have 5. This is already up there. This is already up there. 1, 2, 3. I think that's probably fine. 4. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. Our one missing fucking cashew for some reason. Retrieved. Breadfruit now, because you were the biggest fuck up ever. And let's see, make another one of these. Please give me more than fucking 3 of them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. I think all I have left are these 2. What do you need those fruits for if we're already almost immortal? I need all these fruits because for every 20 or so that I eat, I gain an extra heart, and I gain an extra, well, I gain extra full heart, and I gain extra full hunger, like hunger shank. So, because I can is more or less the answer. Because I want to try and make all the different foods in this pack. There's like over 1,000 different food items. I want to make them all and eat them all and stuff, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, so then we're gonna actually need this. And there are some fruits that are used in very specific recipes that I can't use for anything else. I need some pipes to automate it. Not really. Like having, like imagine having an automated thing to grow each one of those fruits. That's a lot, right? And keep in mind, I only have, like, thermal foundation and thermal expansion and stuff. I only have the thermal series when it comes to tech mods, so I don't have, like, auto-harvesting machines or whatever, so I am kind of stuck with just growing them manually. Oh, okay, fine. Just grow instantly, why don't you? And also, it looks cool. And while I do have plenty of Phytogrow, I don't have an infinite amount of Phytogrow. So... I don't really have the ability to automate the production of Phytogrow, so it just doesn't end up being worth it. So what, 1, 2, 3. Those are the last 3, right? That's what it looks like. And I guess, just for consistency, we'll put the leaves there, because otherwise that looks weird. So the tamarind goes here. The vanilla goes here. And the walnut goes here. You can set it up rather efficient and quick that way if you have Phyto. But I can't automate the production of Phytogrow. I either need pulverized charcoal, which, okay, this means I need to get wood, right? And then burn it into charcoal, which I suppose, yeah, it's possible. And then pulverize that. Or I need sawdust, and there is no good recipe for sawdust because I cannot sawdust logs into planks. So that's just not a thing. Phytogenic insulator is a thing. I do have one. And I do wish to, at some point, get to the automation of Phytogrow. Especially Flux Phytogrow. But... it's also now at the point where it's like, what would I even want to Phytogrow? Like, there's not much. Maybe sugarcane. If I don't want to grow sugarcane up here, which I suppose... maybe. Or maybe some, like, of this. Okay, for the sawmill, so it makes only sawdust? No, there is no such thing. There is no such upgrade for the sawmill. There's a resin funnel for the sawmill. This thing. And this makes it so that fluids can be extracted from logs. Problem is that logs, I'm right-clicking this, there is no recipe given, and that's because logs cannot be sawmilled in this pack. Because I have, what is it? This, no tree punching. No tree punching removes those recipes. My sawmill that I have right here is basically dog useless. It can sawmill stuff into leather. It can get me some sawdust with recipes like this. But, like, that's kinda it. Right? My genuine best bet is to go this route, which I actually forgot this was a thing. And then just I guess grow a tree, put it through here to get this and creosote oil. Use the creosote oil in a compression dynamo to get some power back. But this thing slows balls. Also, I do have decent power anyway. And then... yeah, and then basically kind of set that up. Like, I have the phytogenic insulator right here. And then I need niter, which I have automated. I've automated this. And then it's just slag, which I think there is a recipe that I can do for slag that is pretty good. I think it's like stone bricks or something. And it like guarantees slag while also not like sucking that much. I think it's stone bricks. Yes. Stone bricks. I make this, I turn it into stone bricks, I take these stone bricks, I basically just throw them out at this point, because I don't fucking need that output. Right, so it's like, I take some of this sand that I have being made here, I need 2 igneous extruders, they come together, we make this, we make slag, bada boom, bada bing. And then I've automated the slag, I've automated the pulverized charcoal, and then inherently from the production of this, I've automated the niter. And then, ta-da, we have infinite slag, and infinite everything, and then infinite phytogrow. And then I need trees, so that I can take the sap. Right? I need trees that I can tap for sap, so that I can turn it into rich phytogrow and then energize it. And that, I don't know, dude. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. There's a silly dupe with satchels and those storages I have. Which storages? These ones or these ones? The cache? Oh, there's a dupe with the cache? Really? Interesting. What's the dupe? I'm not gonna do it. I am curious. So full satchel and cache, then fill with empty satchels. Oh, and then you can get other satchels out. Really? Does it not care about NBT data? That seems like a massive oversight that I feel like wouldn't be a thing, but if that's so, it should work with this too. Do I have a cache that I can experiment with? Basically, there probably is. Okay, well actually, I probably just need to make one. And then tin, and then this thing, okay. It should work with the skulls too, if it's the kind of bug that I think it is. Storage source mod to solve the dupe and disabling caches, of course, yeah. Okay, so if this goes in, then this can't be added. It does recognize that they are different. Okay, so in this case, it at least recognizes that they're different. So anything else that has MBT data that I can test with before I just jump straight to a satchel? If they were added by different mods, like, I'd understand. But they're not. They're the same mod. So these should go in, right? Let's just confirm that we're not crazy. Oh no, this doesn't even go in. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, we're gonna make a satchel and we're gonna test this, because I'm curious. I am curious. So this is gray and tin. That's probably have more MBT data that meets the eye. Yeah, maybe, right? Like, maybe that's it. And then let's grab, I should have some wool around here, yeah. I could make rock wool for the leather. Fuck that shit, we don't need that. And then tin. Boom and boom, right? It doesn't work. Okay, but now these have different tags. Now they have this. Okay, okay. We got them both out. Ah, but it still doesn't work. Alright. Items with different MBTs can't stack, so I imagine it's the same as cash. That's what I'm thinking, right? Yeah. This works, right? Like if they have the same items, they can stack. Make a third satchel? What is a third satchel gonna do? Keep one on right hand? Alright. They aren't that, like, expensive, so not that bad. So now this satchel currently doesn't have any NBTs associated with it. Do you want me to open it, put something in so it has the same NBT tag? Actually, you know what? We can test it this way. I'll keep this in my right hand. We'll open the satchel. We'll put a spider eye in. Boom. We'll put this in. Well, this doesn't work, right? So now... Alright, now both these satchels still have spider eye. This one doesn't, right? Because I can't put it in. So now we open this one and we put this in here and it re-equips, and now they have similar MBTs, right? Boom, they're all in here. They can all go in. Alright, we'll keep one in my right hand. We'll put this in. We'll put this one in. I don't know, dude. It's not, they ain't duping. I don't know what to tell you, they ain't duping. I think either your version of thermal expansion might be problematic, or you have some other mod that has messed with it and has made them dupable. Duping your mom. But yeah, no, man, I don't know what to tell you. They don't work. I cannot recreate that. I don't know what I want to do with this cache right now. This cache is just gonna sit here. Look at this, dude. It's beautiful. Look at all the fruit we got. Have the cache desatchel. Bro, I don't understand how like... The cache just... Cause I was like, you can't stack caches in things. You can't stack strong boxes. You can't put... I don't think you can put satchels in strong boxes either. Oh, a cache full of satchels? Just a cache full of empty satchels. For what reason? God knows. Do you know how much... That's 20,000 satchels. You understand what you're asking. I don't think there's much I can put over here, so instead... I didn't realize it was 20k. Yeah, dude, it's 20k. If it was a stack, that's like, okay, whatever, right? But nah, it's 20k. I guess now I grow the paper bark, the maple wood, and then the... whatever the last one is. Cinnamon, right? Yeah, cinnamon. With A2, it'd be trivial with just autocraft. It would be, I hear you, I know what you're saying. Feck off, mate. We're not making... the pack doesn't have AE2, so that's just not an option. Yeah, like, if AE2 is here, we'd already have it. At least, I'm pretty sure there's no... yeah, there's none. That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I'm using a lot of AE2 and expanded AE in all the mods 10. Ooh, yeah, I enjoyed using AE2 and Continuum. And I made a couple of tweaks, and I think I added a couple of things or whatever. Variations of cache that might work. What do you mean more variations with the cache? What kind of goose chase are you taking me on? With right-hand satchel, left satchel contents, and inside satchel contents. The only variation here is their sanity. Agreed. Does it not hit these ones? Is this... dude, I thought this would be a 3x3 shotgun flavor blast. It is! What is this nonsense? I've been fucking scandaled. The contents on cache are the ones full. What? So put the satchel that has stuff in the cache. Yeah, I did that. Alright. Whoops. Wow, dude, my reach is stupid. Boom. Alright. These satchels are both empty. So I'm gonna put this one here. In my offhand. Boom, but keep in mind, this one's still empty. Right? Right, this one's still empty. I don't know, man. It ain't working. I'm not quite sure what to tell you other than the fact that I don't think it works. Maybe there's another mod messing with it. That's my theory. My theory is that another mod was involved and messed with it. In which case, yeah, sure, switch to storage drawers, especially if you can't figure out what mod is causing the problem, because I wouldn't know what mod's causing the problem. But my initial guess would be that on its own, thermal is not a problem, because pretty well designed and pretty well programmed. I feel like such an oversight would probably have ended up like getting reported and fixed, right? That's just what that's my 2 cents. Can I like mass harvest this shit with a scythe? Will this, like, cause this just does this. But if I made a scythe, would it mass harvest the fruits? Or is this just cap? Do it. Set up the massive insulator machine. I don't want to do it. Thing's so fucking annoying and boring to set up. You don't understand. Why does this need a vanilla bean specifically? What is this? Alright, well, whatever. I can make it. Just get a pistachio and an orange. Sure. My pistachio. Which I've not eaten before. Oh, I do understand. That's why I don't want to do it. There's not too much point. Alright, fine. Do it. What would I even use the wood for? Actually, wait, I'm not using any wood. I'm smelting it down. This thing's slow, though. Do I even want to do this? Do I even want this? Or do I just want to do it this way? Min-max the insulator, you know you want to. Brother. Embrace engineering. I have the redstone furnace, I'll use this. How long does this take to do it, right? This can go at 24 RF a tick, and with this, it can do a log in 1,500 RF. So, what's the math? 1,500 divided by 24 is a fucking minute. Fuck that. I don't even need this creosote oil. I'll tell you exactly what I need this creosote oil for. You wanna know? You wanna know? Fucking nothing. Why would I ever want to do this? Fuck that. Moving on. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the redstone furnace. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not for the phytogenic insulator because I already have that. This is for pulverizer, which I do need because it's like, okay, it's insulator into like output thing, output logu into redstone furnace, which then gets pulverized, which then goes into sequential fabricator. That's right, I need a sequential fabricator. Brother. Make enervation dynamo? I have enervation dynamo. Enervation dynamo kind of sucks. I have one here. Why would I want enervation dynamo? It's just redstone. I get more power from my numismatic dynamo. My numismatic dynamo pumps out like 480. I mean, what about endergenic? My game is frozen. Endergenic, that's not a thing. I only have thermal expansion. Only thermal expansion. Or like the thermal series, right? So I don't have like endergenic chambers or anything like that. And I already have like power's not an issue. I have the power. I have honey power. I have this power. And I have this power through like random enchanted items I have. And I have this power through a massive amount of nickel that's never gonna run out. So power's fine, right? Like I'm not worried about that. Move this so that I can use this here. I don't know. I need to like rearrange everything. See, this is why I don't want to make this, because it's gonna take a massive amount of time to rearrange everything so that it's organized. What am I missing? I am not missing anything power-wise. I'm just missing the stuff I need to actually make it, right? Like, I have the phytogenic insulator. You grab the machine with both hands. That is carry-on. Carry-on allows me to pick up a tile entity by shift right-clicking it. But I can't have something in my offhand. If I have something in my offhand, it doesn't work. And I can shift right-click to pick stuff up, and shift right-click to put it down. And I think there is some theoretical cheese you can do with stuff. Right, and so... This is nonsense. But it's funny. We're gonna save such things for later. So which mods boost your max HP and hunger power? Pam's Harvest? No. So this the max HP is scaling health. And also, where is it? Spice of Life Carrot Edition. For every 20 unique food items I eat, I get an extra heart. I'm around halfway there. And this actually shows like the configuration of stuff like this, and these are all the foods I have eaten, and then these are all the foods I have yet to eat. You know, we got all that. And then the hunger one, you're gonna love this one. It's my own mod. This is Scaling Feast. This is my own mod. In particular, there's a configuration for Spice of Life Carrot Edition where the same thing happens at certain milestones, you know, which I've set here. I can increase my maximum hunger. And it's like, why the hell would you ever want to increase your maximum hunger? And the reason you would want to do that is because I have hunger damage. So basically, every time a mob damages me, it damages my hunger bar, basically. I lose some hunger proportional to the damage dealt. I'll lose hunger equal to half the damage I take, right? And there's a couple of other things with exhaustion scaling, so, you know, mining a block. The longer it takes to mine a block, the more exhaustion you get. Stuff like that. How about SRP mods, since they damage a lot of the saturation? Yeah, and you can, and I'll have you know, I recently updated this. Sorry, let me shill for a sec. I recently updated this to version 1.8. There is one minor graphical error that I've put off till later that I need to fix with the hunger bar, but that's like really, really minor. Yeah, and there's lots of ways to configure it and stuff, and it also has craft tweaker support to access this, like, the player's like extended hunger stats or whatever, in case you ever need it for anything, right? So you increase hunger bar with scaling feast without using different food. Yes, you don't need to have, so this this module here, the Spice of Life Carrot Edition thing, allows you to increase your hunger by eating unique food items, right? But if you don't, and it can also increase your food efficiency, which is basically the rate at which your exhaustion increases, so your hunger you're more food efficient, your hunger goes down slower, right? But outside of that, there is the Hearty Shank, which I guess I could actually just show here. I don't have it crafted, but this thing. You craft this thing, you eat it, and it increases your max hunger. It takes a little bit longer to eat. That's kind of the thing. So kind of neat. I've modified the recipe for this pack to use this apple, which I've also modified. You normally craft this just like a golden apple. It's basically the hunger equivalent to a golden apple. And then we also got this, which actually could be interesting in Paranagi because this fully restores your hunger and saturation bar, but it lowers your max hunger as well. So if you actually lose a lot of hunger, you can eat this. Yeah, what about the iron apple? I also have enchanted iron apples. Not here. Not here either. I guess I don't. Oh no, I guess I... Have I not come across any? That's insane. Actually, I wanted to... I just want to kickstart some of these things. Oh wait, I wanted to see if I could. Ever tried the vampirism mod? No, I have not. Not tried any vampirism stuff. What do I want? I need make a scythe. I want to see if that works. I'll make the most basic ass scythe. Because if it works, that'll be cool. If it doesn't work, I'm mad. What about Morph? Also have not. What do you want for a scythe, boyo? You want that stuff. Okay. Now, I know this thing's gonna break instantly. That's like literally the point. But the question is, will it group harvest? Holy shit! I'm mad. It doesn't. it doesn't. I got a rune on Paranagi. I got a rune. I never got the chance to use it before dying, so you know, there's that. You didn't fucking loop or shuffle, playlist. You suck balls. Okay, it'll work for that, but I don't ever want it to do that, because that doesn't matter. Ugh, whatever. Actually, you know what? You. Be gone. Also, you too. And that would be the problem I normally had on Paranagi, is that I would die before I could do anything with anything. I guess this is kind of the best way to do it, was just kind of like, just hold fucking right click and kind of just go this way. Don't really need the apples, but whatever. Inventory full. Problem acquired. Damn. Okay. Fruits. Put fruits away. Fucking pecan. Pecan can go there. And so can my vanilla and peppercorn. Oh, but eat the olive. Oh, I can't eat the olive. Never mind. Okay, Pam says olive's a fruit, so I'm gonna put that there. I'm actually gonna put this here. Do I have nutmeg? I have ground nutmeg. I will put nutmeg there. I don't think I have nutmeg anywhere else, so. Works for me. Apricot, peach. Do I have pears here? I have pears here, and apples. Almond. And persimmon. And put the pawpaw there. And then I eat these two things. Hello? Bed fruit. What happened with the insulator? Dude, I can't be fucked. I'm sorry, I can't be fucked. There's like so much reorganization of my current setup that I'd have to do to have the machines I want close together. And, no, I do not want to do that right now. Reject nature, embrace machinery. Why do you think I live in a pocket dimension? I specifically live in a pocket dimension to reject nature, right? Like, we're all there, right? Like, don't worry about that. Why do you think I'm currently installing LED ventilation? Like, we're straight on that shit. Avocado count as fruit. Cherry, I think I have over here. Yes, I do. Okay. Bed fruit. Fuck that. Dragon fruit. Ass nut, I'll put down there. I'll even move the hazelnut over because... yeah. Yeah. You still let nature flourish instead of taking away what you want from nature. With insulators. Heresy. I mean, okay. I see what you're saying. Down here, there is no nature. Don't worry about that. That part doesn't count. Do I have gooseberry here? I do not have gooseberry there. Gooseberries over here. Okay, sure. Actually, all that goes there. One of the dates. Throw all this food in here with the other stuff that I haven't eaten before, of which there is none. These are the only things I haven't eaten before. Everything else is... I have digested. Dang, bro. That's wild. Fig. And the coconut. Oh wait, I guess there's the stuffed eggplant. Fair. I hear you. I see you. I feel you. I want to keep these. We're just gonna harvest the fruits that are currently available. We ended here with the guava. Fuck the hazelnut. I've already fucked with hazelnut enough. Don't worry, we're gonna go outside and touch some lead or something. Fret not. I don't need to touch the spider webs. I don't really need them, but it's there for the sake of completeness. You say you didn't like too much of the guns when there's 460 centimeter cannons? Wait. What are you talking about? There's mounted turrets. Yeah, and I'm not super crazy on that either. Do I have plum in here? I do have plum in here. I have pomegranate here. Orange. Mango. What about ender skills? What about ender skills? I have certain opinions about ender skills. I think that's where I'm going to leave that. What do you mean I don't have enough fruit baskets to hold all my dumb shit? Wait, I have dragon fruit there. Dragon fruit go there. Aha. Space freed up for the guava. And I need a space for this. Where's my vanilla beans? There. You miss aqua creepers? Oh, hell the fuck no I don't. Sorry, I think that might have come across a little too aggressively. I absolutely do not fucking miss them in the slightest. And I know you added more, and I don't miss... I'm not willing to be introduced to those feckers either. Probably like next time, I might do I might embrace tech. Where's my chests? I need another set of fucking chests. Do I need these fences? Get these fences out of here. We don't need these fences. There's currently a work in progress on a new creeper, and this is why I'm going to have to have a solid sit down with myself and ask myself if streaming Paranagi is worth it. That this is the reason why. No, I should have repaired my axe! It's a blood moon, you gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. My axe. It's fine. This new creeper won't bother players early game. You say that. You say that. Those are words that you utter. but I am well aware of that silver tongue of yours. I don't need that. Ooh, there's an Ika. Ika. Ika get fucked! Oh my god, there's selects here too, dude. That's like crazy. Actually, I don't think I care that much. We are here not to fuck around with wildlife, but because the mine yearns. Oh wait, I actually also want the advanced ore finder thingy, right? I need to make that. Let me in. Ore finder? Yeah, there's well, okay, for starters, I have the dragon eye, which pretty good. I made this recipe stupid expensive because it required this, which is a stupid rare drop to get. It was really annoying. But I did it. But what we do have, Fidner, yes, we have these things. I don't know how these work. Mineral finder, metal finder, gem finder. I don't know. I don't know which one I want. I guess I'll try this one. I don't know. Metal finder. Lead is metal. Lead is also a mineral. I'm gonna stop before I say something stupid. I catch myself there. Okay, glass pane. Three, 6, yeah, so that, and then another 2, so 12 redstone for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, boop, and 1, 2, 3, right? You bet. You bet, you bet, you bet, you bet your bottom dollar. I don't know what this is. This is in my pack, and I have not used it before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're gonna find out together. Alright, what do you... Hold L control for more info. Needles show the direction of reachable ores within scan radius in the horizontal plane around the player. Arrows show the direction up and down to the nearest ore vein within ping depth. Red lights signalize about found large ore deposit. That is some great English. I love this. We'll see what it's got. Oh, dude, dude, it like, this offers a nice, but, dude, there's giant fucking tin vein. There's giant fucking tin vein. So you know what we can do now? I can actually combine these two aspects. I believe it's probably tin. No, cycle through everything, get tin. Tin. Wait, but now you're not pointing in that direction. Are you below? Okay. Okay, we'll try going that way. It does seem to kind of be pointing in that direction. There's a fucking bat. Which I don't care about. How do I know which ore? I'm assuming it goes based off the color of it. Yeah, see, and now that there's no red light, that was its version of a large tin vein. I mean, I guess it was somewhat large. But that's not what we're after, dude. We're after the good shit. One might even say we're after the juice. I don't fucking know what this is. Oh, it's platinum. This makes sense. Lead. That's clearly nickel that it's talking about. Get out of here. Is this your large vein of iron? You fucking menace to society. Yeah, I mean that was that. That was the large vein. I guess that counts as a large vein, I don't know. Also, you 100% were going on some shit. I could have sworn. Also, my hunger is now dangerously low, and this is what I'm talking about. I get hit a couple times. I might not be losing health, but I am losing hunger. And so, because I have Spice of Life, I have to have a varied diet. I can't just eat the same food item over and over again. And so in order to get high quality food items that can heal a lot of hunger and thus, you know, actually allow me to withstand a lot, it makes sense to have all of this shit at my disposal. We're just gonna eat everything in here first. Dude is here. Thank you for your gracious contributions. Okay, fuck this shit. That's the direction of the lead. One and lead. Thank you very much. This should help me find like a really large lead vein more easily. Hello? Oh, you're over there. Alright, whatever. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Just grab me this. Where? I saw that it was over there. Oh, over there. Oh, I guess because it's counting that as a silver ore. Because it is a silver ore, really. Like, that's the ore that generated it. It's just there's a block right there. Bitch. Bitch maneuver, dude. I got bitched. Fucking tin of all things, bro. Brother, why are you like this? This thing was over here. I like don't want to pick up this silver. I have too much of it. I don't need it. I'm not gonna worry about whatever the fuck's going on there. That's not our problem. Where? Right there. I'm guessing this way, probably. Well, this is the vibe I'm getting from this thing. Where is it? Right there. Found ya, bitch. What? Is it like... It's like just beyond the wall here. This way? Yeah, okay, this way. Bro. Bye. Got him. Wait, what? Why can you do that? Why is that a thing you can do? I don't know why you can right-click it and lower its durability. Why would you ever want to do that? I want to know what the heck that's all about. Why is that a thing? Okay. Weird flex, but alright. And this will give me the rich slag that I need for the lead, so that's good. Actually, I could probably make a bunch of new food items like this. Okay, I have no idea what that was, but we'll eat it. If I cook some of this up, will that work the same way? Probably. Fucking hope so. It does. Okay, good. Oh yeah, a whole bunch of new food items. But I mean, I guess I could. You know what? Let's see what else we can end up making here. Do I need peppercorn for anything else in particular, or? Oh wow, this really does need a peppercorn for that. And the 5 spice. Wow, and that too. But I don't have the cinnamon. That's something else that we need. Does this... It's not more efficient any other way. Alright, yeah, that's fine. So we're gonna be low on that. I'm not sure what the fuck that's about, but, you know, whatever. I should put all the rest of the shit away that I don't need. Like this, and this, and this, and that. Wait, I should have blaze rods. There, yeah, there we go. And this can be that. And then somewhere over yonder we can have that. And that can go there. Okay, now we can cook, dude. Now that we've got everything freed up. Are those all my coconuts? I think those are all my coconuts. Well, so much for fucking coconuts, dude. We used them all. Goodbye, grapefruits. Those are all my grapefruits. Crazy how a single can disable all other scripts on Craft Tweaker. Wait, what you even going on about? Do I have the orange Taylor chilies? Yeah, okay, I do. We're down here. I have many a sandwich. Many a sandwich. And many a jelly. And many a yogurt. And also many a smoothie. Couple milkshakes. Couple juices. Whatever the heck these things are. And this. And this. That's a lot of shit. Wait, did I make the peach? The peach? I did make the peach jelly stuff. Okay, so that's where we're at. We're at peach. Many a sandwich, dude. That's like maxed out. We can't make any more foods than that. I have 49, right? So let's... Boom. We'll do this. You're not using plus tick? I had plus tick at some point. Actually, isn't this plus tick? Yeah, I'm using plus tick. I have a katana right here. It's goated, dude. It's got all the shit. It's literally godlike. I do have a regular broadsword, though, that is also godlike. Have you ever used Compendium? Does this have Compendium? I actually don't know. Is this from Compendium? This is Tinker's Aether. I think I tried using Compendium at some point in this pack, but I didn't really like what it was doing, so I took it out. Something like that. Wait, from which mod is the scepter? I feel like the scepter's from plus tick, no? No, it's T-Con Evo. Tinker's Construct Evolution, or whatever. Tinker's Evolution, I guess is what it is. This does, like, for starters, it only exists for these materials. Secondly, it does not really work that well. I don't know, I guess I haven't really spent a lot of time looking at it, but I'm not too sure how good it is. Can this be used for anything? Can't I make this? Don't I have everything to make this? Oh, what am I missing? Am I missing pepper? I am missing the paper. Have any of ye grown? Where? Where's my pep? Oh, they're right here. Oh. We do have some. Hap. There we go. Works out beautifully. We will just swap the orange juice out for this. Works for me. How hard is it to get soulbound? Do I need wither stars to get this? No. That's for mending. Right. Could use this. I feel like I don't know if I can slap soulbound on this thing. I wish I can. Nope. Cannot. Well, that sucks. TLDR is don't die, and I won't lose the lunchboxes. If I do die, whatever, I just have to remake the lunchboxes. It's not like the end of the world. This is done, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. You miss Paranagi Doubts. Not even slightly. Not even a little bit. I sleep well at night knowing that I don't got that anymore. I guess I have to put this here. Okay, put this here into, like, that. But now also... like... that. How this gonna work? How this gonna work? Could I not do something like that? I see my conundrum. God damn it. I think I see what I gotta do. I gotta move this over. This does not need to move over again, but this part does need to move over, right? Have this go like this. And then have this go here. Okay. So that's still good. And then this part now goes here. I move this. No, I can't move it back. I think I have finally connected them. Eh, look at that. That looks good. Looks good. Any point with the nickel is at least an intersection. At least a three-way intersection. This one isn't, though. This one needs to be. Every nickel block needs to at least have two intersections coming out of it. This also isn't. I could send this into here. I guess I decided that was okay. Wait, what the heck? Why would I decide that that's okay? There is a method to the madness. Why have I made the madness not have a method? What have I done here? Well, I guess this is also they're just turning points. They're not really intersections. They're just points at which the pipe turns. Because it does so over here too, which is like the same thing. So I guess that's fair. And this is why we needed it like this. Look at this, dude. We got whole fucking pipes and tunnels and shit. And that's the place where it exhausts right down into the kitchen. It's all part of the plan. I feel like that has to be, well, actually, no, it's not there. There's a point where it's not like that there, so then this should not be here. That's a little maze in there, look at that, it looks, and from the bottom, oh yeah, dude, it looks good. I dig it. Wait a second. This is... That's not right. That needs to be nickel. I like. I think it looks good. We're getting there. We still have a lot, and I mean a lot of lead to go. That we just don't have. But you know, but marks for trying. We will throw these in. And then it's what, 37? And then this is 39. There we go. We kind of just hope for the best with that. And you know what? That works for me. Fucking menace. Look at this menace. Breaking my shit. What a dick. Yeah, more or less that's kind of it, right? So like, we got the fruits. There's still some other farming things we need to do. We need the maple, the cinnamon, the whatever, right? I gotta figure out where I want to put them and like the rest of the things that I want to farm, because I do wish to farm the berry bushes, so I have to figure out, you know, how and where I want those. I think I have them in here. No, I don't. Whatever. But I have some here. I'm missing the blueberry bushes, but I can just go find that. And then, of course, there's growing melons and pumpkins. So there's a couple things. There's a couple things. And then we will complete the farm. We will have everything farmable, available at our fingertips. At least all the plants. I don't care about the animals, because I don't need them. I've already eaten everything related to that, and also I can get this stuff here, so... We're pretty good. We're pretty good, I'd say. So, don't even worry about that. And then, I don't know, I guess we'll figure out what we do next. We'll probably continue to do some base decoration and stuff, because we only have half a floor, but, you know, we'll get there. We'll get there. But a lot of that is going to definitely involve getting more lead. So we will delve back into the mines. Where did I even get this XP from? So yeah, that's more or less gonna wrap it for me. That's where I'm gonna wrap this here. This was insightful, insightful farming. Yeah, I don't really have much to say other than that. So that's where I'm going to conclude for today. Thank you everyone for watching. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. I will be back tomorrow with more suffering, more monkey ball suffering. Uh, so yeah, that's it. I got nothing. I don't got much else. I appreciate everyone for tuning in. It's been a blast, and I will check you guys later. All right, you all have a great rest of your day. Take care. Bye.